Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't done so already, make sure to like and subscribe. I appreciate it so much. Now, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, we all know that the Civic Si has released and dealership are giving you that old, you know what I mean? Yep. But anyway, Honda actually took their brand new 2022 Civic Si to the dyno, and the numbers are amazing. But, huge but here. Huge but. The way that they download their vehicle is they take out the tires obviously and just hook up the crank directly. So obviously those numbers are a lot higher compared to what you would actually get on the street, on the tarmac to the wheels per se. So to the wheels, it might be a little bit less than what the dyno is actually showing, but what you're getting on the crank is pretty remarkable. So let's go ahead and check that out. Yeah. Okay, so here we are on cars, car sports or car scoops. All right, so the advertised price, or I'm sorry, the advertised horsepower is about 200 and 192 torque. Now, what Honda actually got out of the car from the crank is 222 horsepower and 233 torque. So that's a huge amount of power, and that's just a four-cylinder engine. Like I said, the way that they have it set up is you're not directly getting that power to the wheels, it's to the crank. Yeah, so I'll leave a link in the description for you guys if you want to go watch the full video. And I also have another video that I recommend you guys watching too. I can't say his name, Osaki or whatever. I can't say. I apologize if I can't get it right. And he actually has his on the dyno as well too, and they made it a little bit, they made some correction on the numbers so it's more accurate. And when you adjust the numbers, I think they get 195 amount of horsepower and 194 in torque, and that's to the wheels. So that's still pretty decent amount of, it leaves room for tuning. So especially since Honda is also working on a carb legal um, tune for the vehicle, especially if you live out here in California, you can be able to tune your car, and you shouldn't have any problems with the state because it's legal. All right, so let's check it out. And I like the sound of the SI. It's not bad. It's a sharp looking car. I'll give them that. I just wish that we got the same things as the other people that are getting the European market or coming units. I wish we got all that stuff that they have in their Civic Si. It is what it is. So their car actually has 50 miles, and the other one from the other YouTuber, that one is actually broken in, and it had about 334 miles on it. Not bad at all. It's got potential. With some tuning and doing all that stuff, you might be able to get some decent numbers from it.
Our 11th generation Civic Si are in. The 11th generation Civic Si makes more power than the 10th gen from 4,500
So here are the numbers.
RPM,
222 horsepower.
20 horsepower more. The torque curve is flatter. So
233
the 11th
torque.
generation Civic Si spool.
But that's at certain peak, and then at 44 miles per hour, you get 210 horsepower at 2,800 RPM.
500 RPM.
So it has a lot of potential, for tuning. There's a lot that can be done.
Fun car to drive. Well, the main difference with
especially Honda, they're and K-Tuner. There's two that always does it. K-Tuner and Honda. You can choose whichever one you want. The K-Tuner one gives you a little bit more flexibility because you can put it on any Honda vehicle that you have, at least throughout the whole model year. But Honda's is only for vehicle specific generations. So that's why most people prefer K-tuners, and I don't know what I clicked, and we are going on an adventure somewhere else. But anyways, there's always different options when it comes to tuning your vehicle. You can choose, like I said, for Honda, you have two. You have Honda and K-tuner. Whichever one that you prefer. Honda is just kind of like straightforward. You plug it in, you choose the tune that you want, and you load it. You can still change whatever settings that you want to change. If you know anything about that stuff. For me, I don't know shit about that, so I just choose the whatever bass tune that they have and just install that. But I did one time take my car up there to I don't know if it was High Desert or I think it was in Hesperia. There was a tuning shop over there that I took my the SI to a long time ago, and I got it tuned over there after I modified some things in the vehicle. I got like a little bit more power, but it sounded amazing, especially when that VTEC kicked in. Can't do VTEC right now, okay? Maybe later. But anyway, if you enjoy this video, make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and you have yourself a lovely day, man, because I'm out.